Good morning. This is Caron Davis of Caron Realty International. I trust everyone's had a wonderful week this week. We've definitely got more humid weather out there. So getting used to that hot summer coming for the next few months, of course. You know, it was interesting this week. Someone stopped me and said, "Oh, how is the market?" And I said, "Great." And they looked at me in astonishment. So I don't know what people are saying right now, but they were sort of like taken back that I had such positive reinforcement that it's a great market. And I suppose where that comes from is, you know, different markets are very positive right now. Other markets mightn't be as positive, but generally speaking, properties can still in today's market. If somebody wants the prices they wanted back in 2022, maybe it's not the appropriate time. And this is where a lot of value, I know, definitely most of my referrals and the team's referrals comes from being able to read the market. And that's very important, based on past sales, where the market's going, what are the trends, etc. So I just thought I'd share that with you. If you have a question specifically on your marketplace, whether it's a condo, single family, definitely reach out to me. I will definitely give you an opinion and something that you can work with so you can plan accordingly. But moving on from that, today we are going to venture into the outer island statistics. And with Kauai, as you can see with the attached statistics here, sales were down a little bit from quarter one for last quarter, over 12% down, and the median price was up though, so very strong price range is still selling there on Kauai, and median days on the market was slower, and oh, this is so funny. Sorry. All right, median days on the market is slower, and we're finding that in all markets. We're learning patience right now. We were so used to things selling overnight, but definitely homes and condos are taking a little longer these days. But with that said, we just recently had a sale where someone had approached me and we sold it off market. It hadn't even come on the market yet. So as I mentioned, our market here on Oahu, and I'm sure the outer islands are all experiencing different kinds of activity. The ratio of list price to sales price is still quite strong in Kauai, as you can see, 93.6%, and total sales volume up, so quite a strong market going on there in Kauai for single families. And the highest priced house in Kauai was actually Ku'uku'ula in Kaloa, a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath home, which sold for about $16.7 million to some California buyers. And what was unique about that home was it was plantation style residence. It had a great room, high ceilings, stunning views, a chef inspired kitchen, and a covered lanai, which of course created spacious outdoor living space. So a lot of features with that home that people are looking for. And it definitely ticked off the box for many of those, and probably a reason why it was the highest sale there on Kauai last quarter. Moving on to the condominiums, of course, and we'll take a look here now, is the condominiums. Sales were up, median price was up, as you can see. And the highest priced house in Kauai was actually Ku'uku'ula in Kaloa, a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath home, which sold for about $16.7 million to some California buyers. And what was unique about that home was it was plantation style residence. It had a great room, high ceilings, stunning views, a chef inspired kitchen, and a covered lanai, which of course created spacious outdoor living space. So a lot of features with that home that people are looking for. And it definitely ticked off the box for many of those, and probably a reason why it was the highest sale there on Kauai last quarter. Moving on to the condominiums, of course, and we'll take a look here now, is the condominiums. Sales were up, median price was up, as you can see. Good news is the condominium sold faster than usual, and price per square foot came down a little bit. And asking price sold, for 96.9%, so very strong list price versus sales price again. The highest price condominium there on Kauai was at the Timbers, and that's a very popular resort there in Kauai, and that sold for about $3.7 million, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. And what people love about that resort condominium is it's, stocked with lifestyle items like bikes and boards and beach equipment and gear for any island adventures, and turnkey. Turnkey is a big plus when we're dealing with out-of-state buyers. And the buyers of that particular unit at Timber came from Indiana. Luxury home sales were up. Maui's very popular. They were up, as you can see, and median price a little lower, and median days on the market was slower, but that's expected right now. But very, very strong. 94.1% list price to sales price. And the highest price there for a single family home in Maui sold at 28.5 million. And that was on the market for 100 days actually, and sold to a company in Canada. And this property was on the beach in Kihei. And why did this property stand out? What got that price for these people was it had 100 feet of pristine beachfront lanai, modern home with Maui's dramatic natural beauty, panoramic ocean views, and a sense of artistry in the home, reflecting pools, a fluid indoor-outdoor design concept, and just absolutely stunning and beautiful finishings on the home. So congratulations to the new buyers of the beautiful Maui home. And moving on to the condominiums in Maui. Again, sales up in Maui, very strong. And statistics, as you can see, that list price to sales price still staying very strong at 94.3%. The highest condominium sale on Maui was at the McKenna Golf and Beach Club, which sold for 13.5 million. And that was 45 days on the market to buyers from Nevada. And this particular complex there at McKenna Beach Club and Residences has 1,800 acres from Haleakala to the ocean. So very, very large resort area, of course. Lots of custom estate homes and beach cottages and multifamily villas. And as I mentioned this, if there's an island that you are interested in, I certainly can match you up with a really good broker on these islands. There's certainly some magnificent properties being sold right now. Moving on to the Big Island. That's always one of my favorites. And sales were a little down last quarter compared to the first quarter of this year. But again, list price to sales price, I'm always looking at that. That tells you if the market's staying strong, 95.8%. So we're still getting very close to our list prices there. Total sales volume down, of course, dollar-wise. But generally speaking, it's still a very strong market there on the Big Island. The highest price sale on the Big Island was at Hualai Resort, 7-bedroom, 7.5-bath home, and that sold for over $17 million to a company in California. And again, what makes that property special to command a price like that is, again, those panoramic vista views of the mountains, the ocean, Maui and sunsets, and fully automated home. Just gorgeous, gorgeous home. And there was a large covered lanai and a chef kitchen. So again, all the features that a buyer who's just here maybe a short time enjoying their home just has the best of facilities, the finishings of a home, and they can just walk in and it's turnkey. As far as condominiums go, again, sales were down. But again, list price to sales price was up at 97.1%. And the highest price there for a condominium was actually at Hapuna Beach Residence. And the home sold for $11 million. It was on the market for about 121 days to buyers from California. And this was actually the single family home they get to enjoy there, the Hualai, the Four Seasons there as part of being a member of the Homeowners Association there. And this is a view from the Hapuna Beach residence. Stunning, isn't it? When you look at this picture, we're so lucky where we live. And to remind us even further how wonderful where we live is, we'll go to Marianne's photos this week. Some of the features that set each island apart, of course, is dramatic mountain chains formed by volcanoes. And of course, this is on Oahu in the Koalau Mountains. And beach is different. The beaches are different but beautiful on each island. And the skyscapes, clouds creating interest in the beautiful blue skies over the Pacific Ocean. And sunsets, Hawaii sunsets, they're just so special. I was at the outrigger last night and people are still oohing and ahhing for the green flash. Well, with that, thank you for being here today and much mahalo and have a wonderful weekend. And until we talk next week, aloha.